I just happened to come to this aging room. This is the low temperature aging room. Let me take this opportunity to briefly introduce some of the equipment in here. This is our modulator, an IP modulator. This modulator supports several modes: SBB, DVBT, DVBC, ATSC, and DVBC. We have made many ports, optical ports, electrical ports, both optical and electrical ports. Altogether, there are 3 sets. This is our power cable, and this is the input for the modulator. The front inputs include both optical and electrical ports. Now let's take a look at the back. There are inputs numbered from 1 to 10. This is a 100 Mbps port, 2 gigabit ports, and a separate network management port. At the same time, it supports ASI input with 2 ASI inputs. Because some signals are not just IP, but also ASI. Of course, we can also play our own promotional videos by plugging in a USB drive. The modulator has an RF output with a test port included. This is one of our modulators, just to show everyone. This row as well. This one is for low temperature testing. This is our IPTV analog modulator, an IP to analog modulation device. Our IP to analog modulator has extremely low power consumption and can support 24, 32, 48 or 64 channels, all with very low power usage, yet it still achieves real-time performance. This one has dual power supplies. Take a look at the dual power setup, 48V and 24V. Both can be connected at the same time. This one supports 220V or a voltage range from 110V to 240V. Here are the outputs: 2 modulation outputs and 2 gigabit input ports. Yes, 2 gigabit input ports. That's all here. This is our power supply. And then a call just came in and interrupted me, so I'll continue introducing things to everyone. Here is our 8-channel HDMI input encoder. The 8-channel encoder comes with a board, and we also have 8, 16, and 24-channel versions, here as well, and here too. Over there is the 24-channel one. That's a 24-channel encoder. Take a look. It's 24 channels, right? 24 channels, and this one is 8 channels. And this one is also 8 channels. This encoder here is the same as that one, also 8 channels. Now looking down here, this is the 24 channel version. We can also make 32, 40 or 48 channel versions. These are all our encoders. Let me show you the encoder first. Of course, we also export to Europe and North America, and for those markets we have special encoders, customizable ones. All right, let's take a look over there. I'll show you around. This is our encoder, right? The multi-channel encoder has unified encoding managed through a single network port with an IP output and indicator lights. This is also our encoder. And this one is our encoder modulator, which provides modulated output. We can have 8 carrier outputs, 16 carrier outputs, or even more than 20 carrier outputs. It's all possible. This modulated output meets global requirements in North America, South America, Southeast Asia, Africa, the Middle East, Europe, and Central Asia, meeting all their needs with an independent gateway port and IP address. This is also our encoder, right? All right, over here, this is our modulator, another type of modulator. Take a look at this other modulator. This is our other modulator. Look at this modulator. It has many network port interfaces. This is the structure on the back, which we designed ourselves. This is our gateway, the IPTV gateway. Here are several of its hard drives. This one has 240 slots and this one has 120 slots, which supply power to it. This is a shared motherboard. What is the purpose of our gateway? We can take all IP signals, IP signal program sources, and input them through protocols like UDP, LTP, RTSP, HTTP, and HLS, then output them in the form of IPTV. The software, all the software is installed in here. This is also our gateway. This whole area is filled with gateways. Here as well. As we move through here, right here, as you can see, this is our completely new and updated version of the IP to analog modulator. I've set up 2 units here. 2 protective covers to protect the R connector from being damaged. Let's take a look. This is the RF output of our modulator, right? Then there are 2 gigabit IP ports arranged in an upper and lower configuration. Remember, the internal structure of this type of machine is completely different. Take a look at the internal structure. These 3 fans, this is 32 degrees. The design is extremely precise, all designed by us. The power consumption is very low, extremely low. Generally, it can last 7 or 8 years without breaking down. This is ours. Of course, this machine comes with a screen, a large screen for operation. See, this is the large screen. It can display television right here. You can change channels, adjust the volume, and operate everything right here. This entire large screen can display different TV channels, making it convenient for monitoring. These are all our modulators with RF output, all modulators. IP input, dual IP input, this is a modulation board. Here is the gateway port for IP input, and this is the modulator. Take a look. This is cross modulation, QM modulation, this is SDB modulation, and there's also DVB7 plus DB7, and this is IP cross modulation. There are so many different types. If anyone is interested or wants to inquire about any equipment, feel free to ask me, okay? All good? Of course, we also have some very, very practical little devices like this all-in-one encoder. For example, during football or basketball games, it can, see this? It has HDMI input, audio and video input, self-produced program input, and then real-time output. You can even mount it on the wall. Of course, we also have this. We also have an all-in-one machine here with a built-in screen for operation. Filming. Flip it over right here. Everyone, take a look. HDMI input and output. HDMI with loop out. This is audio, left and right audio channels, input and output. It supports CC subtitles, and it also mixes with other channels and then outputs again, right? Yeah, and for audio, this is the side encoder modulator. Here as well, look, it's all the same, really, all the same, just as before. You see, everything is just the same, as you can tell. Nothing has changed at all, honestly, as you can clearly see. In addition to encoders, modulators, satellite receivers, gateways, and all kinds of other equipment, we also have some additional devices. For example, this is a 16-channel or 24-channel signature gateway input. Look, 24, right? You can also see it can be 24, it can also be 16 or even 8. All of the devices come with loop out, making it convenient and flexible for everyone to use on the fly. So after we have the input, what about the output? Well, it can output via SDI or via ASI, and it can also accept ASI input. It features dual gigabit IP, dual IP input and output, and an independent gateway port, allowing you to insert your own programs. This device supports DVBT, DVBT, SDB, ATSC, and QAM modulation. This is what we call a transmodulator. All of these around here, just giving everyone a look. Internal structure, this is our fan, and here is the internal layout.